Hello again, good Aussie people. This is my third attempt at making this video. The second time I was not capturing audio because I think my connection with my computer via the microphone was not particularly strong and kept dropping out. But that would be something that I need to be more aware of because, I'm controlling the hardware. But anyway, here we go, third time. So I am a 39-year-old healthcare professional in Australia, obviously. And I thought I'd make a series of videos detailing the life and times of someone in my predicament who really is sick and tired of the bullshit that exists in our society, and our people wish to sort of glaze over the details of what being a health professional in this day and age actually is like, and to provide advice for those who currently are health professionals of how to navigate these horrible and tumultuous times. So, a bit of a background for myself. I am 39. I've been working in healthcare since I was my 18, 19. Initially started in aged care, and then I moved into a very briefly disability sector, very, very briefly, and then continued in aged care. And then I left aged care and to work in security and hospitality industries, which was absolute garbage, horrible experiences, but, sort of taught me a lot about people and people's vices. Then I moved back into aged care for a very short period of time again, whilst I got my diploma of nursing. And then I obviously moved on out of aged care into public and private hospital settings to get my degree of nursing. So that's where it leads me to be in this position now. Do I recommend such a thing? Well, no, I really don't. As a healthcare professional, you're constantly tired, you're constantly stressed, you're constantly in a sort of very, very anxious emotional state, thinking, oh Christ, what am I going to be walking into tomorrow when you go back to work? There is this, well, I'm not sure if it's quite so prevalent anymore, but there was a public perception of healthcare professionals some time ago that you simply must want to do it. Which is truly absurd, because I don't know any other doctor, or any doctor at all in my life, who really, really enjoys doing 4 years of medical school and then 3 years of their extra training in hospital for free, because that's a truly horribly stressful time in their lives, and really, really challenging on their bodies and minds as well. They didn't do it for free, I tell you that now, and I didn't do all my extra ridiculous amounts of study and go through all the ridiculous trials I had to deal with in university to do this job for friggin' free. So there's that. Unfortunately, working in healthcare, it's very, very taxing on the mind and body. It's all majority of it's shift work. There is almost no progression for you unless you decide to go back to university. But even then, it's very, very unlikely you will secure yourself a good higher position, within your particular area. There's so many positions going, and infinite amounts of potential graduates with graduate degrees and masters who can have these qualifications and then just go back to the same job description they had previously, because getting a master's or a grad cert is not a guarantee of you getting actual job progression. Plus, it is expensive, really expensive. Upwards of, for a grad cert, it can be 8k, for a master's it can be 20k, and you've got to hope to Christ those universities are actually good, because if they're not, there you go, you've wasted your friggin' time and money. But then again, the majority of universities are wastes of time and money in this country, at the very least. So, I've been in this industry for some time now. It is a truly horrible industry. It's very thankless. There are almost no perks to being this at all involved. It's all shift work. It's very, very tedious and taxing on the mind and body. It can lead to a lot of depression. It can lead to a lot of substance abuse. If you don't have a good support network around you, which I certainly do not, as I am a single man who is introverted by nature. My hair looks terrible. Oh dear. Oh, that's looking even bloody worse. So it's very challenging to sort of work out how to manage these feelings when you work in an industry like mine. And so I made the decision quite recently to drop down to part-time, because I decided that my mental and physical health was more important than of my job, because I actually wanted to be able to enjoy life to some capacity, and slaving away 5 days a week doing shift work and getting 2 days off to recover was not going to do it. So I made the choice to alter my employment. And it also allows me time to work on possible side hustles and things I actually want to try and do to make some money for myself, working for myself. So there's that. And also I think it's worth, because I've worked in so many areas of in healthcare, I can provide advice. I can tell what the situation is actually really like. There seems to be this real sort of misguided, and I've heard some truly absurd justifications for people going into healthcare. Oh, I really love to see a smile. That is absurd. I can't get paid in smiles because, like, after I've been hit in the face by an unruly patient or a disgruntled patient or a patient who didn't get their dinner on time, and because the one other patient smiles at me, and the compensation's not really there, unfortunately. So there is a significant misunderstanding of what it actually is to be involved in healthcare in this country, and I think it's worth actually exposing the reality of what is involved. But this is just a sort of a brief intro to what I'm intending to talk about. I will have specific topics, travel nursing, public versus private, things of that nature. And I will sort of let talk about how I manage my days and what hobbies I'm engaged in. I've recently joined 2 organizations to help me actually have hobbies and connect with other people as a networking capacity, so I can actually do things outside of work, because God knows it's very hard to do things outside of work when you're a single man. So that's sort of optimistic and positive in my future. So for the moment, guys, I will leave it here, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.